Hello, friends. Welcome or welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you clicked on this reading, then that means that you would like a little bit of career insight. This message is meant to be collective. Anyone that feels drawn to it, it's meant to bring you messages to help bring illumination to your situation. I am filming this reading during the super blue full moon that we are having at the end of August. So, regardless of in the following days when the reading posts, these messages, like I said, they're meant to bring you illumination. So, whatever it is you most need to hear, that is the intention that I am setting for this reading, friends. We're going to go through, we're going to let the messages flow. We're going to be working with tarot and a couple of oracle decks. So, please only take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else. And let's begin. Let's get messages for you regarding your career and and your finances, those those types of things. Let's see. So I am shuffling a new deck. I'm actually very excited to use this deck. I've been wanting it for a while. It's the Crow Tarot. I don't know if anyone else here has a connection to crows like I do. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Collective messages, please. I'm a hot mess with the cards today. Collective messages, please. Maybe that's how you guys are feeling. Someone feel a little bit of a hot mess. It's also Mercury retrograde, so things might feel a little more challenging right now. Communication could be, frustrating or delayed. Travel, all that kind of stuff. Your emails, your gadgets might be going a little awry. Thank you, Spirit. Collective message, please, regarding their career. Anyone who clicks on this reading, Spirit, what can they know regarding their career and their direction? Messages to help bring illumination. All right, well, it hasn't happened yet because I feel like something better is coming. um that Fool in reverse tells me that maybe, I don't know, some of you guys have been wanting a change, needing a change, or hoping for some kind of renewal. It feels like you like what you do, or you feel like you're in alignment, but there's something that isn't growing. So I feel like the approach that you were taking before, maybe the thing that you were waiting on, I feel like there's something better for you guys. I feel like the thing that you've been waiting on, maybe that's not as stable as you think it's going to be. And this time that you're not reaching your goals, or you're not um, getting this promotion or feeling the stability, you're kind of meant to go with the flow right now. There's a waiting period involved. There's a need for you to look at things from a different perspective. I feel like there's something different, or there's a different way to go about this, and there's something different coming up for you that it might still bring you an opportunity that you've been waiting for, but maybe it's not what you planned. It looks different. One more, please. All right. So you're definitely meant to kind of sit in this discomfort for now, is what I'm seeing. You have a lot of couples in your reading, which again tells me you're right where you need to be, even though you may feel conflicted, or like nothing's happening, or you're kind of ruminating what you should have done, what you could be doing. Maybe you're being a little hard on yourself right now as well. There's outside influences that you can't control. Like, the world is weird. The world is crazy right now, is what I mean. When I said the world is weird right now. So there could be things that are out of your control, beyond your control, I should say. Now, it's interesting because for those of you that this is about money, like maybe you feel like maybe you've been wasting your time and you're never going to make the amount that you want, or that you feel comfortable with, or that allows you to kind of feel a little more stable in your life. I do feel that that is going to be changing. But the current cycle that you're in right now, it's just not done yet. You are going to still be sitting in this for a little bit longer. Again, Mercury retrograde, so that could be causing further delays. They're also bringing to my attention the hearts. There's two human hearts here, so maybe it's a good time to nurture yourself. Take care of yourself, your heart, your emotions. Maybe nurture that if this is kind of dragging you down. Back to what I was saying a minute ago about you having lots of pairs, what I was just looking at is you have the twos here with the two of cups and the two of swords, and then you have this three of wands, three of swords, and then you have the seven of wands and the seven of pentacles. So you have sevens, twos, and threes. So again, this just makes me feel like you're kind of right where you need to be. I don't I know that you guys might be feeling like it's stalemate, but I don't see that now is a time for you to really be creating too much action. Um Try to go with it. And maybe because you are going with it and surrendering to it, it's like taking off some of this pressure off of yourself or some of this anxiety, some of this disappointment from the past. And also know that like where you're currently at, that is definitely not like the end goal or your final destination in your career or in your finances on this path that you're in. Now, there might be a need for you guys to kind of make sure that you're spending and what you're giving your energy to, your attention to, that those are the things that are within your control and they are giving back to you. Meaning, if you're spending a lot of time and money on something that's just, it doesn't really add to your life. Um, that's not for everyone, but for some of you, maybe that's something to relook at during this time as well. It's also time to get clear, like, what you're dedicating yourself to, does this fall into alignment with you? Some of you are in healthcare or some of you are healers. I'm also getting it's like some of you are healers, but like in non-conventional ways. So maybe it's like kind of like what I do, where when I read sometimes for you guys, I say sometimes because they don't always hit on YouTube, but um, you feel like, oh, that helped me, that made me feel better. And I feel like that's important to you, or it's important to keep that in mind. Maybe that's even a reminder of why you do what you do and like regaining focus for some of you. Because there is a slight like air of impatience, like, man, I feel like there's a lot of questioning, but again, it might be coming because it's been delays in a lot of different areas. Maybe some of you haven't fully felt like you've been able to get your career going or get things really like thriving or walking down this path. But there's still fight left in you for sure, and you're definitely not done yet. So for now, I would say try to go with the flow, focus on the positives, which, I know sometimes it's hard to do. And like I said, if finances is your thing, maybe there's something that you can relook at here. All right, let's continue. It's interesting because I'm looking at all these birds and there's so many of them that are upside down. And it's like, I definitely feel like your mind's going to be looking at things differently with a little bit of time. And if you're like, well, it's been long enough, and it's like, well, the universe says you're not done yet. I mean, you'll know if that's for you. And like I said, I don't really feel surprised because it's Mercury retrograde. We're not going to be making the biggest strides these upcoming, 4 weeks or so. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the collective regarding their career, please. What can you tell them? What do they most need to hear? What needs to be brought into the light for my collective when it comes to their career, please? Oh, this is beautiful. Wow. This Queen of Swords, like, bitches, she's boss. She's like so smart. And I say she because she's the queen, but this is the embodiment of that feminine energy where we are speaking, we are communicating, we are saying what we want or what our intentions are. And we're doing it like truthfully and with like power behind it. You guys have a lot of power behind your words. You guys are very powerful when you speak things out loud. You guys are also psychic, which does not surprise me, very intuitive. I feel like a lot of us that are on the YouTube tarot circuit, we watch each other's readings. And this is like reminding you like the power behind your words. I hadn't, I'm telling you, I haven't really used this deck yet. And this is the first time I see the Queen of Swords, and I just am loving this imagery so much. This beautiful crow wearing that crown. And look how the wing is like pointing, guiding. You guys are guiding. And even if you guys are people of few words, I feel like this essence that you have, or when you do speak, it gets attention. And it's not like in this, it doesn't even have to be all loud. And I mean, maybe you guys get attention if you have a platform or something, but I feel like there's a lot of wisdom coming through. And there's a lot of you following your intuition as well, tapping into that. We have the Tower, something's unexpected. Let's see what this is. Thank you, Spirit. Six of Swords. You guys are going to unexpectedly, like, okay, so there's delays, right? This is where you're sitting. It's in this, it doesn't feel good. It's like you're just probably feeling kind of blah. But look at how you have the Queen of Swords and this King of Swords. Okay, my new favorite cards in this deck are right here until I probably see another one. I absolutely love it. Um, there's so much wisdom, but also it's like really smart ideas, or there's like a really intellectual connection, and this helps you get going. This could even be you connecting with someone, a peer or someone that you talk things through, and then it's like something changes, you find something out, and then that gets things going. It feels like there is another energy that's coming in unexpectedly that's going to help you get things going. You could even feel this coming right before it happens. You could see signs. We are using the Crow Tarot. For some of you, it could be an animal that you see, or feathers, or some kind of symbol. Maybe ask for that, or if you guys already know what that is, I feel like you guys may start seeing it. You're also gonna, whatever this is that comes up for you, I want to tell you guys there's a lot of room for growth and abundance. They're showing me pomegranates. Wow. You guys, this is so beautiful. Queen of Swords with the Eight of Pentacles. So laser focused on your goals and your work. You're working really hard. There's also a feeling of working smarter and not harder. And I think that that's something that might be changing for some of you as well. You guys are going to come to the realization of what isn't working, or what you're giving to that isn't aligning with your goals. And that's what's going to be changing for you. Some of you are going to have an unexpected offer at a collaboration, or an idea for some kind of project. There's a lot of creativity that comes with this. There's a lot of excitement, and it's like you go from feeling stuck in the mud to like you're free, and you're rinsing off, and you're like starting to run, and it's like you're out of this muck. It feels really exciting, and it feels like you're fired up about it. um I really like this. So you guys are going to be moving on from maybe a period of time or an era, or maybe you're breaking out of some kind of cycle or something where maybe you weren't asking for what you wanted, or you weren't being so assertive. Maybe you were being too shy. Maybe you were making yourself smaller. There's a feeling here of when you kind of turn up your own volume, you're going to have this shift, or the shift goes hand in hand with you turning up the volume on whatever it is that you're doing, you're saying, you're putting power behind it. It's very nice energy. Maybe you guys right now in this hangman, maybe it's like incubator style, where you guys are just hanging out until you're a little baby and you're ready to come out of there. It doesn't feel like it's far off. This is a timeless reading, but I would say this is like in the next like couple months. Um, we do have Scorpio and Pisces that came up, but I'm mostly kind of focused on that Scorpio. So Scorpio is like, yeah, mid-October through mid-November. Whatever this, you guys are going to, it feels so much better. You guys are going to feel better. You guys are going to get over, like, however you're feeling now, the leaf is going to turn. Like, you're not going to be feeling like that for much longer. You're going to be moving on from poor communication or feeling like you don't know something or you don't have this clear idea or you're not, there is uncertainty. It feels like that's something big that's changing for you guys in the next few months. Here's your new beginning. Look at this, the Fool upright and the Ten of Swords in reverse and the World. You guys and the Emperor. Some of you guys are going to be bossing up in a different way. You guys may be starting your own business, or your business catches some kind of you get in your stride, or you get some kind of let's call it your big break, whatever that is. Maybe your business gets seen more, gets busier, or you have something that levels you up in that way. I'm feeling Capricorn vibes, even though I don't see it on the table. It's kind of an energy that I'm feeling. I'm also feeling devil energy, but not in the toxic devil energy. In the I'm hyper focused and I'm working really hard on my work, on my career, on my business. You guys have a new beginning that's coming, and the stress, this tension that you've been feeling, it's going to be lifted, you guys. In this next era, you're going to be running things, or you're getting promoted, or you're higher up. Your money is also going to improve. I love it. So you're just not there quite yet, but you guys are. It feels like you're in alignment. That's why you were getting all those pairs, the 2s, 7s, and 3s. All right, let's get some oracle cards for you guys before we close out your collective reading. And you'll have to let me know in the comments. Actually, I don't want to shuffle these that way. You'll have to let me know in the comments if you like the style of reading. I'm thinking of adding them maybe like once a week or something, just a random little bonus read when I can't get to pick a cards. All right, thank you, Spirit. Can we get a message, please, for the collective? Thank you. Now let's get a moon card for you. That one says number 10, which makes sense because the cycle is almost closing. We have, I can deliberately choose to feel better now. Weren't we just talking about that? We have, oh my gosh, you guys. I feel like we have one more in the deck for you, do we? Yes, thank you. All right. So your moon oracles say you're very close to achieving your goal. A new start is coming and it's time to take action. All right, let's go back to this. Not only does the thought you are choosing right now attract the next thought and the next, and so on, it also provides the basis of your alignment with your inner being. As you consistently and deliberately think and speak more of what you do want and less of what you do not want, you will find yourself more often in alignment with the pure positive essence of your own source. And under those conditions, your life will be extremely pleasing to you. So there is something about your current perspective, friends, where you're currently at. You're not stuck, but we are human, and when we are living in the experience, it's a lot easier for me to say than to actually do, right? It's the same for all of us. But sometimes the reminder of it is all we need to kind of help balance ourselves out through this time. So we have you're very close to achieving your goal. A new start is coming and it is time to take action. New moon in Aries. So you have 2 new moon and a gibbous moon. So this tells me it's like brewing. You may not see it, but it is coming. Your new start is coming. This new moon in Aries, some of you guys, that Aries energy was also that Emperor energy. Maybe some of you have Aries in your chart. The Aries is very fiery and they take action, and they make good bosses because they're leaders and they take charge. They are the leaders of the zodiac, because they open up the zodiac. But anyway, um, I feel like it's time to take action. You'll know. I think it'll be very obvious when things are shifting. So I see you guys leveling up. All right. All right, my collective, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.